The visuals that you just saw is Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrashekhar Rao's convoy. It's not from Telangana, but from the neighboring state of Maharashtra. This 600 vehicle strong convoy made a splash across Maharashtra. This is part of KCR's plan to expand beyond Telangana and also launch as a national party, and as the first state is chosen Maharashtra. This ahead of the Lok Sabha polls in 2024 and then the Maharashtra Assembly polls. But Maharashtra already has several parties and serious contenders, not just national but also regional. So what space can a Telangana-centric party like BRS occupy, and what attempts are being made by KCR to expand in Maharashtra? In this week's episode of Politics with Pooja, I'll tell you all about this. For the last few months across Maharashtra, advertisements of KCR and BRS have been splashed across newspapers, outdoor hoardings, and even Marathi news channels and other entertainment channels too. With his serious attempt in opening offices in Nagpur and the promise to open offices in Mumbai, Aurangabad, and also one in Pune, KCR has made his intention and seriousness of BRS's Maharashtra expansion plan amply clear. On June 26th and 27th, KCR, who was accompanied by the entire Telangana cabinet, BRS MPs, MLAs, and also other leaders of the party, made a trip to Maharashtra, and his convoy had 600 vehicles. According to KCR's office, the total length of the convoy was over 6 kilometers. He made the entry into Maharashtra through Sholapur, which is a bordering district between Telangana and Maharashtra. And as the convoy made its way, on both sides of the road, party workers had lined up and they were showering petals on KCR and his cavalcade, and the roads of Sholapur were completely colored in trademark pink that is associated now with KCR. This is KCR's fifth political visit to Maharashtra ever since he announced his intention to go national. Like I said, he's already opened an office in Nagpur in Vidarbha region and is also planning to open at least 3 more offices across Maharashtra. During this visit, he not just met with BRS leaders but also a few potential BRS leaders. He also held meetings with migrant workers from bordering districts who had migrated from Telangana to Maharashtra a few months or a few years ago. He also held talks with several farmer groups as well. In his plan to expand beyond Telangana, KCR has taken a leaf out of Prime Minister Modi's book. He says that he plans to implement what he calls the Telangana model of development across the nation, and has even coined a slogan, Ab ki baar Kisan Sarkar. As is obvious, his messaging is primarily intended for farmers and farm workers and all the laborers engaged in agricultural activities. KCR has said that his party BRS will contest all 48 Lok Sabha seats in Maharashtra and also in the upcoming assembly election contest all 288 assembly seats. And he said that they will do so without any tie-up or alliance with any major political party in Maharashtra. So far, BRS's focus has been on 2 of the 6 regions in Maharashtra, the Marathwada region, also called the Aurangabad division, and Vidarbha. Both of these regions have districts that border Telangana and also has significant number of Telugu-speaking people and a lot of cultural exchange. Marathwada has a total of 8 districts, 8 Lok Sabha seats, and over 50 assembly seats. Vidarbha, meanwhile, has 11 districts, 10 Lok Sabha seats, and 62 assembly seats. Both these regions have a rural and agrarian society, and economy too depends on these sectors. Maharashtra has one of the highest farmer suicide rates, and most of the suicides come from these 2 regions, that is the Marathwada region and Vidarbha region. And that is why KCR's message of improving the agriculture and the farm sector will have resonance in these 2 particular regions of Maharashtra. Now, the Marathwada region is known as the sugar belt of Maharashtra, and Sharad Pawar's NCP has had a stronghold on this region. Primarily, the economy and the livelihood of people in this region depends on sugarcane farming, sugar factories, and sugar cooperative societies. NCP has been accused of ignoring landless laborers and small farmers. Political experts in Maharashtra say that while KCR might not be able to make a huge dent, he can definitely take away votes, particularly from two parties, the Congress and the NCP. And here's how KCR plans to expand BRS into Maharashtra. The first point is through his welfare schemes. Professor Venkatesu, who teaches at the University of Hyderabad, says that since the formation of Telangana over the last 9 years, that is, there have been at least 316 welfare schemes introduced by the KCR government, and most of them have targeted rural and agrarian sectors. He says that the government has focused on agricultural needs through schemes like Mission Kakatiya and has also provided direct financial assistance to farmers with schemes like Raita Bandhu, Raita Bima, and even created a one-stop platform for all farming needs and all farming issues through Raita Vedike. In Marathwada, there is a complaint that there is no political party or representation to articulate the issues of small and marginal farmers and landless laborers. The ones who face the brunt of the issues in the farming sectors are farmers with less than 2 acres of land, and there is nobody to voice their problems. And Professor Venkatesu says this is where KCR can have an appeal in this particular region. He says that in the last 9 years, if you compare the performance of Telangana and Maharashtra in terms of agrarian advancement and development, Telangana has fared far better, and KCR is leaving no stone unturned to ensure that people and voters in this region know about this particular statistic. The second tool that KCR has been using very effectively is ad campaign. Political observers in Maharashtra say that for several months now, ads talking about the welfare schemes of Telangana under KCR have been seen across Maharashtra. In fact, they are regularly featured in newspapers. Marathi channels play them every half hour, and one veteran journalist told the News Minute that as early as 2020, they were contacted by officials of BRS, then TRS, to place ads in Maharashtra. And through all these things, KCR has been successful in managing headlines in local and regional press as well. From a 600 vehicle long convoy to roping in fairly well-known local leaders in areas like Marathwada and Vidarbha, KCR has ensured that he is being talked about quite often and regularly in the Marathi press as well. And he also made sure that in his two public rallies in Nagpur and Nanded, the turnout was huge, and the rallies also got quite a bit of press coverage. KCR's latest visit was timed to make sure that it coincides with the very auspicious time of Ashada Ekadashi. During this time, lakhs of pilgrims make their way mostly by foot to the Sri Vithala Rukmini shrine in Pandharpur. KCR also made sure that he went to this particular temple to offer his prayers and had also requested the state government to give him permission to shower petals on the pilgrims who are making their way to the temple. Of course, this request was denied by the state government in Maharashtra. This could only add to KCR's strength in the state. And most importantly, what KCR hopes to leverage is the cultural exchange between Telangana and Maharashtra. In several bordered areas, there is a lot of cultural exchange. Also, let's remember that several districts of the current Maharashtra were part of the erstwhile Nizam kingdom. For example, Hingoli district and Aurangabad district were under the Nizam rule. So there is still a continuation of common culture, common food, dressing, festivals, and even common dialect. In many of these places, there is a lot of Telugu in Marathi across the border, and a lot of Marathi in Telugu spoken in the bordering districts of Telangana. So many people might not find it extremely difficult to accept a leader from Telangana who comes and promises them welfare schemes. Not just that, many families in Maharashtra have married people from across Telangana. There is a lot of exchange through marriage as well. And those who vote for BRS or TRS in Telangana will also have a positive impact in making their relatives in Maharashtra vote for KCR's party. Not just that, they also see very tangible benefits of the schemes of the Telangana government, be it agricultural assistance, be it pension schemes, or even medical assistance given by Telangana government to family members. And this will go a long way in ensuring there is some appeal for KCR and his party. KCR definitely seems determined to make it big in Maharashtra. And going by the splash that he's made in Maharashtra, it looks like he's at least made his presence felt. And the reactions on both sides of the political spectrum, the parties that are in ruling and even those in opposition, that is the parties that make up the MVA, the Maha Vikas Aghadi, like Congress, NCP and the Uddhav Thackeray faction of Shiv Sena, all seem rattled. Nobody seems to be taking KCR lightly in Maharashtra.